Marvel's MODOK is now officially streaming on Hulu. The whole first season, you can go check it out. But if you're like me and you don't have Hulu, if you're not already aware, last night, or actually a couple nights ago by the time you're seeing this video, there was a live stream on the IGN YouTube channel with co-creators Jordan Blum and Patton Oswalt. And they actually aired the first two episodes in that live stream. And you can still go check that out. That's how I watched these episodes. And so, yeah, I've watched the first two episodes of MODOK. And no spoilers. I mean, there might be like a couple minor things. But, I mean, there's really not much of anything to spoil for this show. At least based off the first two episodes. But if you saw the first two episodes, or even if you saw the whole season, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. But without further ado, let's jump into this and talk about these first two episodes. So, MODOK it's not really what I was expecting. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it wasn't. Like, I wasn't really expecting it to be great, but I really did enjoy it. Like, I actually had fun sitting there and watching this episode. And that could be also because, it's only like a half hour and I have a very short attention span. So that it being that time frame, it kept me entertained through the whole episode. And I really like that because the show balances so many different things with doing the comedy, of course, but then also adding in all these crazy Marvel references. Like, there were some really cool ones just in the first episode alone. Like, Fin Fang Foom had, like, his own restaurant, and Arcade, that was really cool. The Ultimate Nullifier popped up there. So there were some really cool Marvel references here, and Patton Oswalt has even said, like, if you pause and look in the background, there's going to be a whole bunch of Easter eggs hidden all over the place in this season, so you're definitely going to want to look out for that. But yeah, it was just great how they balanced all of these different things all at once, and especially like when you got into the second episode, like things got really emotional and deep. And the first episode was really all about just showing who MODOK is and really introducing us to that character and how big his ego is and how he really doesn't care about anybody other than himself, and he always just wants to be in control. And really what this whole season is going to be about is just MODOK losing that control and getting out of his comfort zone and doing literally everything that he never thought he would do in his life, but now he's going to end up doing that. And we saw that in the second episode, where he really gets into his more emotional side, dealing with his wife, because this isn't a spoiler because it was in the trailer, but he and his wife are getting a divorce. And that was a big reveal at the end of the first episode, but like I said, it was in the trailer. So the second episode really deals with him trying to figure out what to do, because it really doesn't seem like he cares about his wife in the first episode, but once she says she wants to get a divorce, you really see that he actually does care. He just doesn't know how to show it. And that's one of the cool things about MODOK, is because, it's hard to feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's hard not to, because he's such a cocky, egotistical character. But at the same time, you do still see shades of emotion there. But, you have to think about how, like, the way his brain works, he just doesn't know how to express his emotions and how to express his feelings. And they really show that in the second episode, because he tries to do something heartfelt for his wife to kind of woo her and win her back, but it just, of course, it completely backfires. And you got some really cool moments in there that were like, there's a glimmer of hope, but things aren't going good so far. And yeah, it was just, I really did enjoy it. A lot of the comedy I did find really funny. There were a few jokes that were like, but some of the stuff I thought was hilarious. And at first I wasn't a huge fan of the whole stop motion thing. I've never really been a big fan of stop motion, but after like the first couple minutes, I really got into it and it didn't bother me at all. I was really into this. I really did enjoy it, and I'm really invested in this story, and it makes me sad because I don't have Hulu, and I'm already subscribed to pretty much every other streaming service, so I'm not going to get Hulu. But now I really want to see the rest of the season, and it makes me sad that I can't. But I did really enjoy these first two episodes, and like I said, if you haven't seen them yet, you can go check them out on the IGN YouTube channel. I might even link the video in the description if I remember. Who knows? I probably won't, but check and see if I do. But anyways, guys, this was MODOK. The first two episodes were great. Again, I absolutely loved them. Way better than I expected this to be. And I really do like this new interpretation of MODOK. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on the episodes in the comments below if you've seen them. What are your thoughts on it? Any theories, future seasons, all that good stuff. But again, no spoilers because I've only seen the first 2 episodes. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.